Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. Since the onset of the 20th century, when automobiles and airplanes were both invented almost simultaneously, talk of building the flying car began almost immediately. Though the concept seemed simple at the time, humans haven't been able to mass produce them, but there are flying cars that have been created and spotted in real life. We're going to talk about 10 such flying cars in this video, so fasten your seatbelt and don't get diverted. Let's drift in. Number 10. Levitating cars. In 2018, a 9-second video of 2 cars levitating in China left everyone shocked and horrified. The footage is kind of scary and also raises doubt. In broad daylight, out of nowhere, 2 cars on the roads of China started levitating miraculously. The video went viral and viewers started to circulate it in different websites. Some of the specialists have said that it was because of magnetic field leakage or loss of severity in the region, and in the long term, it is expected that this type of incident will increase due to earthquakes. However, after analyzing the video, it seems to be fake and computer generated. An incident like this happening in broad daylight and we only get to see 9 seconds of footage raises suspicion. If we zoom in on the video further, we see that the second car is rising and crosses the post instead of hitting it, which clearly shows a flaw in the video. One of the most promising evidence that confirms the video is fake is the zebra crossing stripes which vanish. It also is confirmed by the police and the researchers that the video was fake, but what do you guys think?
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you'll get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works.
Number 9. Transition. While many drivers have longed for a flying car, many pilots have wished for a light aircraft they actually could drive on the road. Well, American company Terrafugia has come to the rescue with a Transition, a street-legal airplane made for pilots. The Transition is actually a 2-seat state-of-the-art vehicle with carbon fiber construction, glass avionics, and a host of innovative technologies. The mechanical wings fold or unfold automatically in just a few seconds, allowing it to fit easily into any garage or standard parking space. Isn't it super cool? It's not over yet. The fuel economy on the road is greater, coming in at 35 miles per gallon, and the flight range is 400 miles with the 30-minute reserve. So it actually doesn't matter if you're driving or flying, the Transition conveniently runs on premium unleaded gasoline, eliminating the expensive jet fuel and making it easy and quick to fill up at local gas stations. Pricing isn't available, but with a deposit tariff, you can put yourself in line for your own Transition. Are you grasping it all? There's a lot more to come. Make it to the end of the video. Number 8. PAL V1. The 1960s featured a flying car in the movie entitled Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, which was the stuff of dreams. Now the car is a real thing, and it's finally here, and it's more awesome than anyone could ever imagine. Is it a 3-wheeled motorcycle, or a helicopter, or a flying car? Actually, it's all 3. Isn't it amazing? It is the sleek and stylish PAL V1, a gyroplane hybrid from Dutch company PAL V. On the road, the 2-passenger PAL V performs like a sports car, accelerating from 0 to 60 in just 8 seconds. Yes, you heard it right, it's as fast as a plane on the road. Also, switching to an airplane is surprisingly easy. With just a few simple steps to deploy the tail and rotors, you're ready to take to the air. The engineers at PAL V put safety first. In the unlikely event of an engine failure, the PAL V1 gyroplane technology and auto rotors allow it to be steered to a safe landing. Truly a door-to-door means of transportation. The PAL V design could be the best example of what's coming to a driveway near you. Number 7. AEROMOBILE 3.0. This is the AEROMOBILE 3.0, arguably one of the most spectacular looking flying cars to take to the air so far. The prototype was manufactured by AEROMOBILE SRO in Slovakia, and flight testing began in 2014. With this advanced engineering spacecraft-like design and futuristic interior avionics, the AEROMOBILE looks like a miniature space shuttle from secret government projects. Not only can it land at any airport in the world, but give it a few hundred meters of flat grass or paved surface and it can land there too. When its automatic wings retract, it becomes one of the most gorgeous street-legal cars on the planet. Isn't it absolutely amazing? Powered by regular automotive gasoline, its powerful Rotax 912 engine propels the AEROMOBILE 3.0 to airspeeds over 125 miles per hour and ground speeds of 100 miles per hour. It is supposed to cost a few $100,000, so who's gonna pay for ours? Number 6. Tangled Up. Witchcraft or some kind of supernatural force were the reasons internet theorists put forward when a video emerged out of China, appearing to show cars mysteriously lifted up by an unseen force. Camera surveillance footage showed 3 cars at a busy intersection in Xingtai, Hebei, lifting up in the air for a few seconds, bouncing like rag dolls, and then falling back to the ground. One car landing on its side. Shocked bystanders begin running away. Viewers thought this was due to some supernatural force, but the answer, it turns out, is much more pedestrian. A fallen cable wire had gotten tangled up in the street cleaner vehicle, creating a tripwire, and that is the reason all of this happened. Thankfully, no one was injured. Number 5. Maverick LSA. Well, there are no roads required for a rugged off vehicle, but as Doc famously said in Back to the Future, we don't need roads. This is the Maverick LSA, a flying car from an iTech and Florida-based company, Beyond Roads. The Maverick LSA is an inexpensive but tough off-road vehicle with a motorized parachute wing, so when the terrain gets too rough for this off-road beast, well, it's not a problem. Just deploy the wing and start the propeller and sail right over it. If you can drive a car, you can fly the Maverick, because even the flight is controlled with a steering wheel. Even better, a pilot's license is not required. On the ground, the Maverick is a powerful dirt-eating joyride, and in the air, its mellow sight appears with a smooth, steady yet maneuverable flight. Furthermore, the Maverick LSA runs about $94,000. So, any takers? Number 4. The Switchblade. The Switchblade is a flying car capable of being stored in your garage. For people who like to travel, that too by air, this is the car for you as you can take it with you wherever you want to go. And if there's bad weather in front, this car solves the problem, as you can land right before the front and drive underneath. There are a lot of things you can do with this car, like driving cross country or maybe try to ascend to the moon. Just kidding, don't try that. The best part is, you don't even need plane fuel for this one. Just drive into town, fill up at whatever gas station you want, and come back to the airfield and keep going. Safety is one of the major issues on the road, and that is why this car comes with a parachute that can land you safely in emergency cases. This car has been tested many times in all situations and ready to be bought. So, are you planning to buy it? Number 3. EHANG AAV. EHANG is one of the automobile companies that want to provide safe, autonomous, and eco-friendly urban air mobility solutions, accessible to everyone. Their product is an autonomous aerial vehicle known as EHANG AAV that can fly freely in the sky. It works like a UAV, but the major difference between this AAV and UAV is that it is providing this passenger-grade service or cargo transportation to the people, instead of a normal UAV that is a small size. Most people are curious when EHANG will launch this car, but the future is already here because so far they've conducted flights around the world including China, Austria, the US, Qatar, etc. All these flights have proved to be highly successful and safe. So many flights they've done so far, so many real-life application cases by using this EHANG AAV. Isn't it exciting? And with that, it's now time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by a subscriber. If you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it over to us. We might even feature it on a future video. Number 2. This seems like something straight out of the Harry Potter movies, but we believe this is a Photoshop picture because we couldn't find anything related to it on the internet. But we get the idea behind it. As there are a lot of companies out there trying to produce cars that can fly, we can expect a flying Jeep sometime soon too. This could also be a Jeep jumping from a cliff for a stunt. What do you guys think it is? Number 1. Toyota SKYDRIVE. The latest development in flying cars is the Toyota SKYDRIVE, which is currently in its testing phases. The SD3 model is an electrical vertical takeoff and landing vehicle. During the test flight, it was airborne for about 4 minutes. The vehicle has one seat pilot who controls its 8 motors and 2 propellers. The amazing thing about this car is that Toyota claims it to be the world's smallest flying car, which is about 13 feet long and 6.5 feet high. The project began in 2012, and until now, it has received hundreds of thousands in funding and top engineers. Currently, the car can fly for 5 to 10 minutes at slow speeds, but engineers are working to extend its duration to at least 30 minutes and its speed to 40 miles per hour. The estimated year of its release is 2023, with a projected price of $300,000 to $500,000. Such an interesting development, isn't it? Which one of these flying cars do you like the most? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.